Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. We're continuing our series of Beyond Visual Range missile fights with 2020's fighters and 2020's GR modelled missiles. So far we've done Rafale versus F-16, that's Meteor versus AIM-260. We've done F-15EX versus Su-35, that's AIM-120D versus R-37M. We've done Eurofighter versus J-15, that's Meteor versus PL-15. So far, the Meteor has come up on top. So next, the Meteor up against the King, our only truly long-range 2020s missile, the R-37M from Russia. This is the R-37M. It can do about 160 nautical miles, a huge 132-pound warhead, and weighs 1,100 pounds. Technically, hypersonic Mach 5.5 peak. Against Meteor, range about 110 miles maximum, 53-pound warhead, 400-pound missile, maximum about Mach 4. At this point, I thought it might be interesting to talk a bit about missile realism. So, just the GR missiles that we've modelled in game from the 2020s. We have certain restrictions. That means we can't make them perfectly realistic. A core game missile from a core game, they have much more control over these missiles. They can tell them exactly what to do. All our missiles are essentially modified AIM-120Cs. That's not technically correct, but for today it's near enough. And so we have to work within the restrictions of the AIM-120C for all of our missiles. And of course, that causes inaccuracies. And that's especially true with our R-37M. The real-life R-37M isn't that good. Think the American AIM-54 Phoenix. Big, heavy, powerful, but not actually very good, at least by modern standards. Let's quickly find out why. This is my basic understanding, and I am by no means an expert. Meteor, if fired from 40,000 feet at a target up to about 110 nautical miles, will travel more or less level. It may loft a bit, but not a huge amount. That's because it has to stay in the relative lower atmosphere because it has technically an air-breathing engine. If it goes up here where the air pressure is too low, the air-breathing engine will not work properly. An AMRAAM derivative fired at 40,000 feet against 40,000 feet up to about 50 miles will loft. Because it does not have an air-breathing engine, it will loft up into the lower pressure air. How far does it loft? Depends on the range. About 60, maybe even up to about 70,000 feet, but no higher. Now, what about R-37? R-37 can go a really long way. About 160 nautical miles is what Russia has claimed to have hit a drone with. So if they're doing that 160 mile shot, it fires, but it has to go up in a huge parabola, a bit like firing an artillery shell or a ballistic missile. It's the only way to get that huge range. It can't beat physics. That means it has to go really high. Look how high it has to go in this example, all the way up to about 130, 140, 150,000 feet. Now the problem with that is, above a certain altitude, and I put that rough line here in purple, the air pressure is so thin up there that the missile can no longer really steer. Its aerodynamic fins, which steer it, have no real effect. So it can maneuver very badly or not at all. Now this means that if the target maneuvers just slightly, I don't mean full evasive, but maneuvers just slightly while the R-37M is above this threshold, even if it's just 5 degrees to the left, 5 degrees to the right, slightly quicker, slightly slower, by the time the R-37 re-enters the atmosphere here and starts to be able to maneuver again, the target is out of threshold and the missile will not have enough energy to maneuver to the target. That's why we always say R-37, as well as the American AIM-54 Phoenix, was great for shooting down non-maneuvering targets like a bomber that would just go in a straight line, never deviate. But when it comes to fighters that will just maneuver a bit here and there, they're always maneuvering a bit, it will become useless. Now, we can't model it like that, unfortunately. We don't have access. Like I said, our R-37M is just an AMRAAM with extended legs. It'll only loft up to about 70,000 feet. It won't get into this very low air pressure, and therefore ours will always be able to maneuver. It makes ours too good. Hence why we don't use it very much. But it's the best we can do at the moment. And there's one more thing I thought we would add in. Apparently, the original specification for AIM-260 is that because it's going to go so high, it also is going to go above the non-maneuvering threshold, but they're planning to get around it with lateral thrusters, a bit like a space shuttle, so it can maneuver up here and do the long range. This is also one thought why in real life China's PL-15 may not be as good as we think it is. If it really can do the 120 plus miles, it probably does have to go up into the low pressure air and probably can't maneuver very well. So there's a good chance PL-15 is not as good as we think it is. Also, we've found some new information about the Meteor to say that it's probably not as good as we think it is. But Simba, Simba's just arrived. Hello, Simba.
Hello.
I don't want to get into a massive debate, Simba, but can you tell us about the information that you found about Meteor recently?
It uses the ram air to vary how much of the solid rocket motor propellant it has to consume. It's not a two-stage type engine. It's not a dual fuel system. It's still a solid rocket, but it uses the ramjet to compress air and create the oxygen needed. So it varies how much of the solid rocket booster it can use, and it can extend the length of the burn. So while the Meteor is able to achieve long-distance shots, it's because it's able to extend its burn cycle for a longer amount of time. But it's also not burning at full bore. The way it comes off the rail, it'll get up to about Mach 1.5, and then it'll convert over to the ram air system, and it'll just sustain at about Mach 1.5, Mach 1.2 for the duration of the travel. So if it's trying to hit a target at 90 miles, it's only going to be doing about Mach 2 for 90% of its travel time. It can accelerate at the very end, and that's what makes it so lethal. It's that when it gets close to the target, it'll just open up and burn off its last bit of solid rocket fuel. But it's not a Mach 4 missile from point A to point B at 90 nautical miles.
But if it was just going about 20 miles, it probably could get up to Mach 4, right? Because it could burn at full cycle.
Absolutely. It is rated at Mach 4 plus, so it has achieved those speeds, and it's all based off of how far it's got to travel to get to said target. So if it's like you said, like a 20-mile, 30-mile shot, it's just going to go full bore, burn up all of its rocket fuel, and it'll get up to Mach 4, go after the target. But if it's doing something longer, it'll sustain its boost for a lot longer, so it'll be slower, but even doing Mach 1.5, Mach 2, that is still a very, very potent missile. Not many airplanes are going to be evading even those speeds of missiles.
It would mean, if that's true, ours is definitely overmodeled, because ours, whatever range we fire at, 110 nautical miles, it will always get to Mach 4, because we can't vary the thrust. We just have a thrust that's on or it's off, but it'll always be, by the sounds of things, more powerful at range than the real one. But again, our hands are tied. It's the best we can do. Next, Rafale GRV1, it's not our mod, we just take it and we modify it for our own purposes. It has a GRAE analog radar, it has a radar cross-section of 1.5 meters squared. Yes, I'm aware the plane is less than that, but that's because of the missiles, the fuel tank and the stuff like that. They're going to buff it up to, at our guess, about 1.5. Will that come into play today? Probably. It probably will. Uses Meteor, uses Mica IRs for medium to close range, standard flight model and damage model. Mig-31BM, we've adapted the public version to GRV6 for our purposes. It's got a GRAC radar. We have the same radar in all planes to keep this achievable. Radar cross-section 6.5 meters squared. It means it can be seen a long way away. R-37M. R-74 for close range. We've used the original flight model, the version 2 that came out. The public one we didn't like, so we've gone back to the old one. Damage, just ignore that. We've not changed the damage model. Which leads us on to our first battle. We try and do a bit of science as well as entertainment. We do AI 1v1, AI 4v4, and then we start putting our humans in. In all cases, Bullseye is here over the Andes Mountains. The goodie and the baddie are 200 statute miles apart. They both have redundant AWACS support. Guys, a prediction. As I run AI, ace skill level, fire at maximum range against each other, do you think is going to win and why?
Paluski, that long-range missile.
Yeah, the Russians.
Anyone for the French?
I think if they get Meteor off early enough, they've got a fighting chance. It's probably going to be our closest battle yet.
The reason why I think the Russians will win is because the Rafales will not maneuver enough under AI to break lock on the missile.
Mm-hmm. My money's on the French with the Meteor because, yes, we modeled we can only make it do Mach 4. It's still a longer burn. And when you're talking about a sustained burn rate, that missile can maneuver and not bleed the energy. I like the technology of the Meteor.
Yep, completely fair comment, guys. Stand by. And we're off. Mig-31 loadout. We've got that's now 4 R-37Ms in the belly and 4 R-74s. I used to think they could have 6 of the big missiles. Apparently the official maximum is 4. on the recessed belly mounts. Whoops, wrong button. Next, Rafale. Again, maximum official loadout of 4 Meteors and Micas. Now, here's a really interesting thing. Mig can fire at 160 miles, but can he see with his radar the Rafale at 1.5 meters squared? I don't know. We're about to find out for the first time here. He should be firing if he could see him, and he's not. That's 160 nautical miles. Now the question is, when can he see him? He needs to be able to see him, and no, that's it. Oh no, yeah, and the AWACS does need to see him because all of these GR missiles are guided in via AWACS, so AWACS probably will be able to see him fine. There is a missile. I'm just going to pause it because I just want to see what the distance is. 140. Okay, that's still pretty far. Yeah, that's still going to outrange the Meteor by somewhat. Is it realistic an AESA radar can see that distance? That RCS at that distance? Actually not. We've had to buff ours to simulate the missiles being fired on a data link. Again, with the restrictions we've got, it's the best we can do. Big, powerful, fast missile. But like I said, in real life, we're pretty sure it has the restrictions it has because it goes so high that it's going to have problems. Let's check out the speed of the R-37. Peaked about 60-ish thousand feet. It's Mach, can't do that in my head. 4.5, I think. Right, that Meteor should be coming out soon, I think. Pretty much a VMAX. Or a max, sorry. Can't speak today. I've been looking after children all morning at the church again. I'm absolutely exhausted. That's what they do to you. There's your missile. Now look at the difference. Meteor, first Meteor's only just gone out. R-37 is on terminal. So it looks like you guys are almost certainly right. It's going to win, and it's Mark 4 as well, so there's no dodging that. There's nothing they can do to dodge that. He's too high. It's not the most maneuverable missile. We can reduce the maneuverability, and we have, but up here, the plane isn't very maneuverable because of the relatively low air pressure. He's dead. You're all right, guys? Purely out of interest, let's see what happens to Meteor, because it's technically still guiding on data link, as it probably would in real life. Look at that. Look at that. Simba, you're right. Friggin' unstoppable, this thing. Smash! Trade! Guys, let's go 4v4. Based on what you saw, and that was a trade, can anyone predict 4v4 AI?
Everybody will die.
Based on what I saw, I'm actually going to go Russian this time, I think.
I think there'll be a lot of trading, but I think if anyone wins, it'll be the Russians.
Meteor all the way.
Because we took a long time doing the boring talking at the beginning, guys, I'm just going to speed this through. Missiles out. All 4. It's the first time we've run this, by the way, so we know about as much as you at the moment about what's going to happen. Stop there.
So the French sent out a sacrificial lamb ahead.
Yes, they did. They certainly did. One down. Again. You could probably dodge it low down, but at 40,000 feet, planes just are not manoeuvrable enough. Maybe a Raptor with vector thrust. No, probably not even that, to be honest. It still needs its wings to work. Oh, that guy dodged. That guy didn't. That guy didn't. One Frenchie left. I'm going to speed it through. Meteors are still live and they're still dangerous, remember? Missed. Yep. Russians are going to win. That R-37 is just so good. Oh, no. Yep. There. Quickly polish up here. Russia wins. They avoided their missiles fair and square. Right, still the king, Mig-31. And you can see why we can't use it very much, viewers, because it's just so good. We've got nothing to fight against it that can even stand a chance against it. Predictions now when humans are in charge.
I think it's still with the Russians.
I'm going to go with the Russians.
I'm going to say it's going to be a mixed bag.
Yeah, it really depends on how the French fly. These can be dodged quite easily on the ground, but if you're going to go head-to-head with it, it's not going to happen.
I'm going Frenchy. As long as we fly, not like knob heads and bell ends, I reckon this is easy for the Rafale. But I'm pretty much wrong every time I say anything, so... Welcome, round 1. Rafale, Poosh, Cap, Violet, Firedad, Simba is a legal GCI, Mig, Matrix, War Dog, Ricky Bobby, Drop, Cannonball, and one of them is also a legal GCI. Guys, tactics, they've got the bigger long-range missile. I don't suggest a duel up high. I mean, why would we fly into a duel we know we're going to lose? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we got to go low and push in. If we stay high, we're dead.
Agree.
I suggest splitting up. Again, two left, 2 right, and try to pincer as best we can. Stay on that notch.
I'll take the right, guys. You take the left, guys. We'll pincer in as best we can. We'll keep low because it's all we've got.
Use the mountains to your advantage.
Use your F10 map here. It's data linked, so it will show whatever your data link can show. Try and get him close. If you get close, you win. That thing cannot maneuver, and it's got no visibility, no SA.
You need a volunteer to blaze forward, even if it's at low level, because with their range, they'll be able to poke AWACS.
That's obviously a very good point. Violet, that's you, isn't it?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. The rest of you, fuel, fuel, fuel. We've got a long way to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you the Rafale! We were supposed to be flying Eurofighter today, guys, but the new Jesus, that's loud. The new version that's just come out, for us, it blows itself up with its own missiles, so we couldn't get it working. So we're going to have to go for Rafale until we get Eurofighter working. Can't see the MiGs yet, they're too far out away. Right, I'm going the wrong way. Turning. Is anyone coming with me to the south, by the way? Spike, already.
Fire went north.
I can already
Push
see
went
us.
north.
Spike.
Yeah, it's annoying, right?
Oh, they're showing up 30 nautical miles
I
away,
see 'em.
038.
They're a blob, they're a blob.
I got one right on my nose.
Angels, 39. Yep, they're all in the,
Roger.
all in the high angels.
Remember, Violet, that missile is going to come in at Mark 4, the one that hits you, so be super careful. God, this thing's loud. I love this
thing.
terrain. Right? I do love it too. I know it's not the most detailed, but to be honest, I kind of like the Axim is, I think, a crappy FPS. And I think it still looks quite good and, you know, like deep and, you know, words and stuff. Basically words. Shit, I'm going the wrong way.
Ricky Bobby's out front at Angels 40.
Pretty sure they can't see me, viewers, even at 40,000 feet. I'm pretty sure I'm hidden by the terrain. Make sure you dip down every now and then, Violet, to ditch any missiles. There will be missiles on you.
Yep. I'm staying in the mountains.
Nice.
Staying low and fast.
Okay, I got one on my data link screen on the in the plane.
And it's 050 for looks like 100.
Yep, you got it.
And push was defensive.
Right, they got missiles out. Break that line of sight, guys. Just got to break it with the AWACS and you'll be fine.
Spike.
Simba, are they all at 40,000 feet?
There, yes, Ricky Bobby's at 40, Matrix is at 43, Drops is descending from 28,
Watch
heading
out.
west, but staying on a northern vector.
There's a chance they might overblow us and go for our AWACS. If that happens, that's okay. As long as we've got close, we can guide our own missiles in. We're getting close, guys.
Cap, you were 029 for
Violet Fox 3.
83, roger. Well done, Violet.
Violet, that Meteor's never going to make it that far.
Remember, you only got 3.
And don't forget, down low, you only got about 35 miles.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep.
When does the meteor go mad dog?
10 miles from target, theory.
Looks like he's fired that one on Matrix. He's turning cold and died.
Nice. Lisa scared him. Yep.
Ricky Bobby is turning north. So your closest threat is turning north. I would say keep on path.
The airplanes perform very badly down low.
1500.
Currently only have one of them on data link.
It's alright. Drops is turned cold. He's the furthest away. Matrix is turned cold. Ricky Bobby's turned cold. It almost looks like they're
I
doing
got one
south.
turned hot on me.
Yep, cannonball. Don't worry about it. Turn 360, go north, Violet. You should have high ridge lines that you can tuck in behind.
Fox 3 on cannonball.
You need to wait till you get a lot closer.
So how far am I away from the bad guys?
Your closest threat is still 70 nautical miles.
God damn it. Making no progress at all.
They are chainsawing over the lake. Violet, going cold won't help you because you're going to go into open terrain.
Lovely bit of sightseeing I'm doing, guys. Found a massive
There's
base
an enemy
here.
between me and y'all.
No, it can't be. Can't be.
Simba
2
fire.
enemy targets on radar between me and y'all. Somebody's using
Negative.
jammers.
Fire Dad, what was your question?
Bogey dope, please.
Nearest threat 044 for 96 nautical miles. You were the furthest away.
Been caught over a big mountain top. That ain't a good look. Oh, hello. one in front of me, Simba, that's real high. I am so out in the open. I've got to dive for some hills.
The vector 092, there should be mountains.
Roger, roger. Heading there now. One thing I don't want to be caught, value viewers, is in the middle of an open area. What distance I am to the closest baddie, Simba? Just get my essay.
Ricky Bobby's cold. Matrix is hot, but he's on a westward path at 52 nautical miles.
Right,
heading
nearly
355.
Nearly in Wes. Give me 10 more miles. It shows you, valued viewers, you can have the best missile in the world, but if you got a human brain is always outsmart it. I got him, Simba. I got him out in the open. I'm gonna do him. I'm gonna freaking do him.
Be aware you do have drops in Cannonball Nose Hot.
Roger.
And they are 65 nautical miles and 58 nautical miles, respectively.
I got Wes.
Push Fox 3.
Fox 3. Fly, my pretty, fly. Counter-offensive.
Yep, one of them's just gone defensive.
I've got we're in Wes. Whatever the hell I'm firing out on the Meteor.
Yep, Matrix is going defensive on both Meteors.
Cap defensive.
Drops is hot. It's nose hot. Cannonball is nose hot.
Roger.
Yeah, 2 nose hot, 2 nose cold.
Lost my data link.
Spike.
Regain.
Range 53 nautical miles. Rough heading 031.
We've really got to get within 30 if we want to start killing them, guys.
I'm about fired at. Give me broad, please.
047 for 70 nautical. See those mountain ranges off to your nose?
Yep.
That mountain range is going to be roughly 45 nautical miles from their front line.
Copy.
And so far in the match at any given time.
Fucking Great Lake here. Come on, that. Flat land, worse land.
Are those mountain ridges off your nose going due north?
Yeah, I'm going to go north. Just got to burn across this bit. They're over there, viewers.
Alright, everybody is cold.
Nice. Great time to get in. Oh, we're getting close to them. Getting close to the big guys, viewers.
I've only lightly tapped the burners twice. Moving nice and slow.
It's French Violet.
Violet, you're going to want to go 028 to get to mountains again. Now's the time to get across that valley.
I can't get to them, Simba.
I'm down.
Oh,
They're all cold.
Alright, I'm going for it.
Got one turn
Cannonball
hot.
got me.
I've got to jump across this crappy bit of terrain.
Push 084 for 27 nautical miles. That should be a good shot.
Got one at 015.
I swear they're running away.
Push Fox 3.
That's it, Matrix. He's going to dodge it. Push, be advised. You have 2 hot at your 3 o'clock. 24 nautical miles, heading 067.
Who's off my nose?
That's Matrix. He is cold and low. Cap, 026 for 30 nautical miles.
Roger, I've just got to ditch a missile.
My DCS just crashed.
Oh,
3 o'clock high. Missile. 3
I think I launched.
High. Missile 6 o'clock high.
Negative. You have Matrix trying to flank you at 300 degrees, 3,000 feet. Cap, you have Ricky Bobby hot on you, heading 028 for 23. Angels 20.
Thought it
Yeah.
crashed. It just disappeared.
Launch authorized.
I'm on in, Simba. Top 3. I'm getting out.
He has turned cold, assume that he fired.
shit. Come on, let me behind this hill. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Poosh, you were chasing Matrix and you have Cannonball chasing you, so find terrain.
I've got
Fox 3.
something out on me.
This is
You're going to
fun.
want to find terrain. I think the closest terrain is to your right.
Yeah, I got it.
Are they all still
Negative.
alive?
Matrix
Simba?
is cold. That's Cannonball behind you. Yes, they are all still alive.
Oh, damn
Your
it.
Meteor is only halfway to Ricky Bobby.
Alright, I got plenty.
Drops at Angels 31.
Launch authorized.
Poosh, turn due north. Follow that valley.
Missile 12 o'clock high.
Matrix is about your 11 o'clock. Matrix is turning hot, heading 325. Angels 4, or 3.5.
Oh, Poosh is merged. Good.
You're
That's...
merged.
Get him, Poosh. Yes, I got Ricky Bobby. F you, Ricky Bobby. I got him, Simba. Do your bit, Poosh.
Drops, turning cold. Be advised, Poosh Cannonball is at high angels. So if you're going to do something, do it.
Yeah, I'm right on top of Matrix.
Fire Dad, climb and accelerate. Angel or 030, target at 20,000 feet.
Copy, got him locked. Getting him, trying to get into Wes.
I'm assuming you're dodging a missile, Poosh.
Yes. Where's Matrix
Roger.
today?
He is at your 7 o'clock, moving to your 8. Cannonball is at your 5, moving to your 6. Cannonball is 8 nautical miles. It's like Matrix hit the dirt?
Haha.
Fell off of
Suck it,
data
Matrix.
link. Nope, I think it just fell off of data link.
What's this on my
So,
nose,
I know.
like 20 miles? Is it a corpse? Am I chasing a frigging corpse?
Heading 082 is going to be drops at Angels 2.
I am. I'm chasing a goddamn corpse. I would have wasted my last damn round. God damn it. Yeah, I wasted my missile on it. Stupid.
Cannonball splash.
Good kill.
Well done.
All right, Poosh.
Well done.
Right now, I don't see anything around you. Either Matrix crashed or he is off data link and hiding very well.
Okay, I'm on
Another
drop.
target straight off my nose. I don't know if it's...
Drop angels, please.
Right now, drop is at Angels 5. He's right off your nose, Cap. That's the only threat.
3 left, and I've just got spiked by Matrix.
You might be off the screen.
No, he is just super low. Sorry, with AWACS is not seeing him anymore.
Oh, where's my guy? Still got drop.
Missile 12 o'clock low.
Shit! Something's happening. Dodge.
You are merged.
I dodged
Cap.
it. I'm on him. Come here, you bitch. Guys, I'm merged with a Mig. But I have lost him.
I'm coming in.
Right, just PID.
You're shooting over him. You're shooting over him. He's now at your 6. And low and behind you.
Yeah, got him. I'll outmaneuver him. Same viewers?
Yeah, Fox.
Maximum speed.
Gonna fire. I will
I
dodge it.
see Cap.
Hold
got
fire, hold
Cap on
fire,
radar.
hold fire, hold fire.
Yep, I know he's in your area somewhere. I'm watching for him.
I still don't have anything on Matrix, Poosh. I will let you know.
Something just went right by me.
Yep. He is about to overshoot. Turn left. Bank hard left.
Fuck, I lost him. I completely lost him.
Last time I had him, he was at your 7 o'clock, moving your 6. Okay, he overshot. Keep that turn. He's at Angels 4. Keep coming around. Keep pulling hard.
The other way, I'm gonna run them out.
I fucking hear his engine. I can't see him. I have to cheat. F5 is allowed. Okay, let's do it. My lift vector. He's mine. He's mine.
Authorized.
He stalled his little Mig. He's trying to dogfight with a Mig-31. What a band! Splash.
Good shot, Poosh.
Got him.
Well
Matrix
done.
down. Everybody's down. Good job.
Good job, guys.
That was fun.
That was hard work. Well done. Punching out. Woo!
Good job, GCI. Good job. Thanks, man.
Well done, Simba.
Nobody ever thanks GCI.
You know they
Thanks,
don't. You know
DCI.
they don't. That's 200 miles between starting. 200 miles. These fights are so ridiculous. All right, let's just scroll forward. You guys went up, we went down. Obviously, that was going to happen. You guys started firing at, I don't know, 100 miles. Lots of you firing. Violet got a shot off, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble anyone. You'll think one of them's coming in at Mark 6. Yeah, we were just low. We broke the link with the AWACS, and it was never going to trouble anyone. Violet's firing some more in. Look at Violet, just dodged that. Zam! Right past her face. Just took a chainsaw from the Reds while the Blues push, which is pretty much what everyone's going to do if they've got any common sense. Twin shots from myself and Poosh. Starting to get within Wes now just about. Right, here's where it's going to get interesting and or ugly. Violet gets hit, caught out in the open, I would probably say. It was a big shot from Cannonball. Violet's just wrong place, wrong time. Every now and then you've got to put something in between you and the AWACS, and I think she just didn't have a mountain. Alright, so that's one down on the Blues. Who's that? That's Matrix firing on me. I dodge it. Poosh sneaks in. Exactly what he's supposed to do. He sneaks into the dogfight. Stirs up the hornet's nest. Not easy to do once he's in there, but he chases Matrix down. They're shooting at Poosh. That distracts them, and it means me and Firedad can get in. Still 4 Reds up. Ricky Bobby just look at the great thing about Meteor. It's only Mark 1, look, but it just sneaks towards him. Sneak. Never gives up, and pop down. Right, these two merge, Matrix and Poosh.
Quite what the hell I'm doing merging in a MiG-31, I don't know.
Yeah, Poosh did well to sneak in, to be fair. All sorts of S's going on. I dodge a few more missiles. Cannibal shoots at Poosh, but Poosh dodges it. Nice. Remerging in there. Oh, look at that. Who was that from? That was from Firedad.
I double tapped him on accident.
Double kill. Nice. Drop sneaking up on me. I see him. He's on the data link. Now it's Matrix following Poosh. I remember him shouting, he's behind me. We were like, no, he's not, because Matrix wasn't on data link. Doesn't manage to get the... Hang on, I've got to watch my dogfight. It's just too cool not to watch, guys. He fires one missile. I barrel roll and flare. Dodge it. Boof. Getting a merge. I actually lose visual, and I'm looking around. I can't find him anywhere. He fires again.
Oh, you lose visual.
I was like, I have no idea where you were at that time, but I heard I heard your engine, and I heard the missile being fired, and so I barrel rolled and flared, and I got rid of that sucker. Then I cheated with F5, which is allowed. I try not to do it, but and you just sold out, and you were dead. I got a Mika on you, which just leaves whatever happened here. You guys farting about, flirting, whatever you're doing. And Matrix is never going to win. He's in a bus against a dogfighting aeroplane. Really well done. The Rafale did exactly what they needed to do. Keep pushing, pressuring, stay low, hide. Dogfight dead. Now, can we, as the MiGs, stop them doing that? Well, let's go and find out. We're taking the MiGs for a spin. Cap, same teams. I have no idea how to win this, because they're obviously going to go down. They're obviously going to try and get close, and I don't know what to do.
I want you guys to push south. There's going to be 2 lakes. I'm going to vector you to where you guys are going to be out over high plains, to where they have to come towards you.
Is it the one on the right of Bullseye?
Yes.
All right, viewers. That's the tactics. We've got to get them out in the open. These missiles only work if the baddies are in the open. That's probably why they're getting kills in Ukraine at the moment. There's nothing to hide behind.
Violet, first AWACS, 221 for 190 nautical miles.
Yeah, grid ref, Yankee Foxtrot 18.
Violet, feel free to pop a shot at heading 215. All right, War Dogs just showed up. He's coming across the deck. Do you have Matrix on radar, Violet?
Yep. Fox 3.
Are you able to get the AWACS?
Not yet.
I would say if he is diving to the ground, he has probably fired one on you. You're gonna, if you keep straight south, you're gonna push into where they're gonna have the mountain range.
Save at least 2 missiles for those AWACS.
This thing does not want to climb anymore.
So right now, last tracking, War Dogs and Matrix were out over the Broken Islands, but I have not seen the other 2 since.
20 miles to lake.
I'm down.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes, you got him. You got him, Violet. Well done. I'll take a trade, guys. Simba up our lake. I'm powering down now because I'm getting too fast. It takes ages to accelerate, but once it gets up to speed, this thing is an absolute bullet.
I almost think they're going to try and stay on their side.
Well, they can't. They have to come and get us. They know that. They should know that.
Only thing is the AWACS is 182 nautical miles from you at heading 234.
Tempting. I don't know, guys. What do you think? No, I won't have Wes. Cap spike. A thing's happening.
Fire spike.
All right, on it. Come on, Rafales. Play the damn game.
Cap, if you turn 023, you'll come around pushes 6 to be a chainsaw.
Aye, aye.
That's someone crossing my nose. So
That's push.
Me.
okay.
Cap, 241 for 70.
Roger,
Angel, 6.5.
Roger. Probably
It's Ricky
here.
Bobby. That's War Dogs. He's on the other side of the mountains.
Pooch has got one at 250.
Yep.
Push, look, 243 for 81. If you fire, turn immediately cold because you guys are over flat terrain.
Roger,
If you
Roger.
can fire, they can fire.
Fox 3. Pooch.
Captain
Cap,
Cold.
look at Angels 20.
Pooch turning cold.
Captain
Should fire,
Wes.
turn hot.
Fire Dad, turn 224. Look for Angels 20.
224, 8 is 20.
I'm going cold. Missile away.
Good call. Ricky Bobby is still hot. War Dogs just went off that link,
Hopefully it crashed.
and that's weird. Fire Dad, you're gonna have 3 targets.
I'm being spiked. I'm in Wes, closest to the target.
Closest target's got a R-37 tracker. All right, fire
Got
on
him.
the nearest target. Fire on both.
Fox 3.
Gonna hit War Dog.
Yeah, it sounds like all of you guys locked up.
Going
on
cold.
That's a kill. It's a kill. War Dog down. All done.
Cat. Heading for intercept 220 for 60.
Zero.
It's Ricky Bobby.
What's this?
Fire's cold. 040.
Do you have anything on you, Fire?
I had a missile. I had a hard spike, so I went cold after I launched.
Turn hot.
Turning hot. Coming right. It's 220.
Go hot.
253. Go hot.
Oh, did that reacquire?
No, it didn't, unfortunately.
Fire's hot. 220.
If that was a meteor, that would have reacquired.
Right? Yep, probably.
Damn. All right, Cap. 246.
Okay.
248. They're both going to be 248. Cannonballs at Angels 10. Ricky Bobby's going to be Angels 5. Probably hiding in the mountains.
Yep.
Same vector for you, Poosh.
Right, I've got some speed. I'm nearly Mark 2.
I'm going to send you to flank. Poosh heading 296.
I do have a target lock.
Correction, 196, Poosh. 196.
I've got a target at 255.
Do you have that target, Cap?
Only the far one, not the close one.
Fox 3. Pooch. And turn in 190.
All right, Poosh has got one out on the far target.
Yep, I just lost a lock on that far target.
Yep, Fire, just keep trekking west. Get back to the mountains.
Cat and mouse value viewers, it really is cat and mouse at this point. Problem is everyone's playing really well. They're both cold. I'm going to have a little nose at
Ricky Bobby's headed north. Actually, they're both headed.
Turning north. 360.
Yep, should have a mountain range kind of under you.
I'm in clouds.
Our missiles were trashed.
Right, I'm pressuring them, Simba. I'm not going to go
Fire's on
crazy.
course. 000.
Yep, Cannonball is far side of the mountains, like water level. Don't even worry about him. Ricky Bobby is on a southern flank. He's headed due straight south. So you can go 256 and get behind him, Cap.
Roger, on it
Or
right
you
now.
can go 221 to try to intercept. Fire Dad will start heading 256 again.
256.
Cap.
I've just got a launch warning, so I'm going to ditch you just in case.
Yep. Ricky Bobby's hot on you.
Can you have a look at him, Poosh?
Looking at
Poosh.
everything on the radar.
Heading 269 for 40. He's coming your way. He's gonna come over the mountain ridge.
219.57. Oh, spike.
Ricky Bobby just went super low.
Missile warning on Fire Dad. Turning cold.
Mr. One cap, outrunning it.
Head north, Fire Dad. Head northeast.
Fast.
Heading 044.
044.
He launched that from low altitude. Poosh, he is 268 for 39 cold.
Cap safe. Caps defeat the Meteors.
Alright, Cap 253.
Got one at the 300 defensive north. Lost the track.
He is still cold. You know, if you wanted Poosh, you could turn 244 and pop a shot at the AWACS.
244.
You're 157 nautical miles.
Have to go real wide.
Yeah, actually, Ricky Bobby's making a turn towards you on that roughly that same heading. So come around 251.
I got him.
He's low. Yep.
Caps looking for Wes.
He's at
Fire's going to
Angels
recommit.
Caps in Wes. Ricky Bobby. I'm popping him.
You should have one out on you by now, Poosh, because Ricky Bobby is chasing you with his nose.
I'm cold.
Fire back on 245.
Fire, pop-up target, 224 for 38, Angels 7.
He's dead, man. See you later, Ricky Bobby. Suck it.
Is that my target as well?
3 on the AWACS.
Flash.
Negative, Ricky Bobby's down. Fire Dad. Your target is heading cold, heading 224.
One left. Just gonna get him, boys.
269, Cap.
Thank
52.
you. All right, just gonna do him. That's how you do it, viewers.
Angels 8.
Turning.
I may have shot at one of you guys. The glare.
Yep. You shot at Poosh.
Oh, my bad.
Ditch it, Poosh, ditch it. Get down to deck, Poosh. I mean now.
He is. He's diving.
90 degrees, nose down.
By the time you wish it wasn't a hypersonic missile.
There's a glacier down below me. I'm trying to get behind.
Yes, you've ditched. Has he ditched shit? No, he hasn't. Oh, I don't know. Shit.
Yep. Keep going, Poosh. Alright. Turn north, Poosh.
Guys, I've been
Turn
shot
north.
down. Sorry, I was out of camera. Oh, guys, right, I'm going on spectators.
Turning right, 050.
Go on fire, go on fire, go on fire.
006. Poosh.
006.
Angels 6.5.
How far?
1v1.
34 nautical miles at heading 008.
It's just you, Poosh. Chase him down, hound him. Give him boom boom.
Push Fox 3.
That's
Got the
my
AWACS.
boy.
too.
Crank left, Poosh. Guaranteed. Probably gonna fire on you soon. Do you have any type of missile warning, Poosh?
Negative.
Alright.
Got
Turn
a
back right.
spike.
Turn back right. 037.
Oh, I just missed him. It just missed him. Son of a bitch.
Yep. He's gonna end up having to come over this lake.
I'll say
He's moving to 049.
Showing up as a friendly on my radar.
Ignore it. No, it's Fire's body. It's Fire's body in the background. Ignore that. He's dying very dramatically like he likes to.
053 for 16. Angels 5.
Viewers, it comes down to this. Ooh.
Start turning right. Start turning right.
Well won. Well tried, boys. Unlucky. Our tactic was to fight in the open, so we sent Violet after the AWACSs, and then the rest of us moved to a big old lake where we could, obviously, as I'm sure you realise, defend the lake. So, Violet and Matrix shot each other down at a horrendous range, but fair enough. Just cancelled each other out. We get to the lake, we do exactly what we want. Have a big fight over the lake. You guys do pretty much what you want. You, ooh, got War Dog. You do little hit and run maneuvers and hide from our missile every time. And this big standoff ensues where we spend literally 40 minutes doing this. Everyone dodges everyone's missiles. Eventually, Poosh makes a... Poosh? Guess with Ricky Bobby. And shoots him down. Well done, Poosh. I didn't know any of that happened. Look at that. That's my Poosh. Next, I'm such an idiot. That one reacquired there. And I'm off screen at the moment watching Poosh to help him dodge that missile. As soon as I come back, that hits me. I'm like, oh, look, you can just see me dodging there. Like, oh, for 5 minutes! Wrong place, wrong time. There you go. Amazing shot by Cannibal there. Just tracks Fire down. And then it's a dogfight. And there's only going to be one winner when there's a dogfight. And that's going to be Rafale every time. Well done, Rafales. Both teams won with Rafales. At the end of it, Meteor is the best missile. Not for AI, but AI do different things. For all round, the winner of this championship is the Meteor, guys. That's the end of the little mini-series. Anyone got anything to draw from this?
Human players, best players?
I'd agree.
Yeah, I think that was the best competition the Meteors had.
Yep.
MiG-31's lost even with superior GCI.
I hope you enjoyed the mini-series. We're going to crack on doing other stuff, and we'll see you later.